Welcome to Debt Me Not.
Hi, I'm Britt.
I'm Wood, and
We're
we're
the
the
Smiths.
Smiths.
So please be sure to follow along our debt free journey and our path to financial freedom.
Also, make sure you hit that like button, that really helps us out a lot.
And be sure to subscribe with notifications so that you'll never miss an upload. Let's begin.
All right, and of course, this week we're back in the swing of things, and this is our Debt Pay Thursdays. We hope you all really enjoyed your Thanksgiving holiday last week, and we really did miss you guys. Let's get started.
Hi, everyone. We're so glad to be back with you on Debt Paid Thursdays. So, this may look familiar to you all. It's our 2020 annual budget and monthly budget template. If you'd like a copy of our free template, you are more than welcome to go down to the description box below, download it for free. You don't have to enter an email address or anything. It's completely free to download. And as always, let us know if you have any questions. So as you may remember, we do not enter any data on this sheet because it will fill automatically when we enter our monthly amounts. This is just a nice overview to see how far we've came from January up until November. So let's go to the month of November. So in November, we were paid twice this month. I believe our first pay period was on November 13th, and our very last pay period was on November 26th. So Wood and I enter our salary in a joint checking account. Everything we have together is jointly held. So this actual projection is $3,490 for the amount that was deposited in our joint checking account. And that's exactly what we projected. We did receive some unexpected bonus and miscellaneous pay. So you'll see that our total income for the month of November will reflect here. So now let's go down to our savings. As you may remember that earlier this month, Wood and I set aside $185 each for a couple of courses that we're taking at the beginning of the year. So the courses were already taken care of with our first paycheck. So with this paycheck, we just needed to pay the $45 fee for each of our books. Let's scroll down to our home expenses. So this month we actually are trying a different method of paying our mortgage. We typically just pay it in a lump sum with one of our biweekly checks. We're actually going to now just pay half of our mortgage every 2 weeks. This is a good way to sneak in an extra mortgage payment a year, especially on the months that you're paid or that you may be paid 3 times that month. Like for us, it was in October, so we're definitely going to take advantage of that. Our electric bill is actually already taken care of for November. We've really enjoyed paying our current month's bills with last month's money, so we're going to continue that trend. So this electric bill is actually for the month of December. We're going to go ahead and allot $110 for our electric, and the same for our water and sewer. This was our December due date of, I believe, December 10th, but we'll go ahead and take care of that with our last November paycheck. For our household supplies, we like to try to stay around $50 a month. So a couple of weeks ago, we allotted $25 to our household supplies. Same for this pay period. We spent another $25 for our household supplies like tissue, soap, anything that you may need for everyday living. And we also had an additional $25 for miscellaneous. So say, for instance, if we come up short with any of our expenses, we use the miscellaneous fund. We'll continue to scroll down to our daily living. For the month of November, we didn't dine out or eat out for this month. We actually stayed within budget. So the first pay period in November, we spent $250 on groceries for 2 weeks for a family of 3. We actually spent the very exact same amount. And if you guys are interested in online shopping, or if that's something that you may have been questioning, that's really helped us stay on budget, especially Walmart online shopping, Aldi online shopping, or even if you may use Instacart, it's really forced us to stay within budget. So say for instance, you have a cart balance of $251. That'll force us to push something out of the cart that we may have just wanted and not needed to stay within budget. All right, so scrolling down to the month of November's transportation costs. Initially, we spent $50 on fuel for our car earlier this month. We also spent an additional $50 on our fuel. We like to keep that on a reloadable gas card that we use. The only entertainment fee that we had to pay this month was our Netflix bill, which is typically around $14 every month. And as we scroll down, you'll see in our health section, we expected to pay around $300 for Bruno's annual vet visit, and he needed a number of vaccinations. His previous owner had a vet visit bill of about $288 in a small town, I believe, Burlington, North Carolina. So we were thinking that was going to be around $300. Since we're also in a small town, we were expected $300, but we only paid $176.50 for his vaccinations. So we actually saved there, and I'll show you what we did with the remainder of this amount that we had outstanding. Okay, so we'll scroll down to our gifts and charity section. So our projected tithes and offerings, including our bonus pay that we received unexpectedly, was a total of $750. So during our first pay period, we already set aside our $362 from our first paycheck. We're going to add the additional $388 for the month of November's tithes. Wood and I also completed our dental work that we had done this month for the month of November. We have our vision appointment actually scheduled this Friday, so $370 for both of our dental appointments and our vision appointments. And lastly, let's go down to our credit union line. We initially placed $1,522 with our first November paycheck towards our credit line. So this paycheck, we entered an additional $1,458.76. All right, so this is what we mean by $0 base budgeting. You see that we have $0 and 0 cents to spend. It's a good thing that we actually went over our expected or projected amount to our credit union line. Anything extra we like to pay so that you'll see a difference here. So again, let's go back to Bruno's visit. Remember that we were expecting to pay around $300 and we only spent about $176. So this remaining to budget, the $108.26, we could use this to obligations. We could use this if we come up short with any of our daily expenses. But what we chose to do was use this to purchase some items for Thanksgiving dinner with our family.
Thanks so much, Britt, for that detailed budget overview. If anyone has any questions, feel free to leave a comment below or send us an email. And as always, it's been a pleasure sharing our progress to debt freedom with you all. Be blessed, and we'll see you next week.